Do I hear from God at work? Yes, of course.
Yeah, so I experienced God when doing the dishes at home. I picked up on this from reading years ago something by a man simply known as Brother Lawrence. And Brother Lawrence tried to practice the presence of Christ all the day long, but that as a monk that would include service for the community, and oftentimes he found himself with hands in warm water doing the dishes. And he worked at finding the presence of Christ while doing dishes. I see washing the dishes not as a chore, but as an opportunity to find Christ in an unexpected place. So Jesus, who washed feet and cooked fish and so much more, I'm sure, I find Jesus while perfecting my work of washing dishes.
Oh yes, at work, God speaks to me regularly. Often when I say, Lord, I have no idea what I need to say to this child, please, I'm going to open my mouth and I just need you to speak. Our kids struggle, and sometimes I'm just a human. I don't know what to say back to them. And so God and I often are in conversation, sitting right at my desk going, Lord, you're on, I'm off, because I don't know what to say. And he's come through every single time.
Anymore as I get older, I think I see it in people, specifically when I see people going out of their way to help the poor, to help another person in a tough situation, to see, I work at a school, you see a kid who will go out of their way to help a kid who's less fortunate than they are, or anything like that. I think that's where I really, really see it.
I think God speaks in so many different ways. I like to be open to a variety. Another place that I often experience God is with people. I take it seriously that we're made in the image of God, and so I look for the image of God when I am with people, especially when I see a big crowd of people. I look down and I think, oh, look at all that Godness. My work is with people. I'm a counselor, a therapist, and so sometimes I work with really challenging situations and relationships, and without bringing the name of God into my therapy, I look for the image of God in people that I'm working with, and that can be very helpful to me inside, in my head, and in my heart too, as I'm working with people and being with them in a professional way as well as in a personal way.
At work it's interesting because people, you meet them on their worst day of their lives in the ICU, and it's not until it's that 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Moments where it's nice and quiet, no monitors going off, there's just me and the patient, and you get that chance to sit there and silently pray for them when family's gone home, and you get to hold their hand. And you for all we know, we might be the last ones to hold their hand, and might be the last ones to get to pray with them before they go home to meet God. So a lot of the times in that quiet hour, 2, 3 a.m., God shows up in amazing ways just when you least expect it.